Can't you wait for a proper awkward silence? What is this? Is this a new year, new you?
Fast paced, Glenn. 1,000 subscribers. Let's go.
So that's what 1,000 subscribers do to you.
I woke up with 1,007, and I looked at my phone 10 minutes later. It had gone down to 1,005.
Yeah, you shouldn't look too much. I mean, that was when I built the Wall of Fame. I must find a better word for it. Please help me if you have it. I dug up the old subscriber counter that I got at Treasure Trade a couple of years ago, and actually plugged it in, and yeah, it still works. But having your subscriber count on the wall in shining lights, I mean, it's not good for you, because you always look at, oh, has it gone down? Has it gone up? Has something happened?
I would have.
And nothing happens, but you're still, oh, did it happen? No.
All right, what you need to do, you need to put it up, and of course it's going to be. We should get one each, of course, and have it visible in the video, and we do our first live. And for every new subscriber, we take a shot. And then we see who gets the drunkest the fastest. I mean, that should go viral, shouldn't it? Like,
that would be cool. That would be very, very cool.
And you're not allowed to go to the bathroom unless you lose a subscriber.
Oh, no, now that's just playing dirty.
yeah.
Please go away. Please go away. Someone go away. Please. I need it so bad.
Have Michelle on standby.
Yeah, and of course you need to have that competition. So it's like the bars that have, all right, at 7:00 all drinks are free until someone needs to go to the toilet. So of course we kick off the video and it ramps up. How drunk can you be? And the video ends whenever someone needs to go pee. So
I feel like I would be the most hated man in that bar.
I would be a close second.
Yeah, you get over this weird problem, don't you, by just not drinking during the podcast?
That's the easiest way, I think.
Yeah. When I say drinking, I just drink water normally.
define drinking.
Yeah, I usually just drink half a liter of tea just beforehand and in the early hours of the podcast, and that's no problem.
You thought that would go straight through you.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Hardcore. I can take my tea.
Yeah. What's more metal than tea?
3 pints of tea and I can still drive.
3 pints of tea and I still have bad vision. Yeah.
You just have to excuse me for a second. I'm just going to return the dog to the house. He's been sat here quietly all this time. I'm just going to go and let him in.
Is that a euphemism for going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Letting the dog inside the house?
I saw someone posting somewhere that it is the 25-year anniversary for one of the most famous cold cases.
Okay.
Who let the dogs out? It's like, God damn it, is that really that old?
Oh, yeah. It was a different time. A different... where misogyny was more allowed in the public space.
Yeah. But now we know. It was Glenn.
And he still does it, to this day.
Yeah, every day. Because fuck if he wants to take it outside so it can relieve itself.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, nothing. Good. Something for me to look forward to in the edit as usual.
Yes.
I like the little surprises.
Oh, it isn't KJ's edit.
Afraid not.
Well, I don't care as long as it's not mine. So
that's normally the way I feel. So therefore, I care tonight.
Well, sharing is caring.
So, being a few days since the last time, how's the Lampalong going? I've actually been scrolling to find some inspiration. Still in a rut. And there has been some weird lamps. It's hard to outshine some of them, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
And then, of course, without understanding why, the algorithm showed me on the online marketplace, like, and this is a brand new stripping pole for your home. And I like, that's a big rotating pole that you can erect. And is there a project there? Not sure.
I just love the fact that you're pretending that this is a random thing. I've never searched anything like this in my life, honest.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting scrolling now, actually, while you were on the loo or walking the dog, as you said. And yeah, there's a lot of lamps.
You can make a giant barber's pole, couldn't you, out of the rotating thing?
Yeah, that would have been a cool lamp, actually.
Yeah.
That's true.
Another thing is, of course, I follow Wesley Treat on YouTube, and he has made a lot of signs with lamps in them.
Yeah.
And you have these lamps or bulbs that are shaped like they're like kind of diamond shaped. It's the one that you have on fairgrounds, carousels, and so on in different colors. Yeah. And he buys those because if he's making a sign shaped like an arrow out of sheet metal with some bulbs in it, then it points in a direction of something like a bar or strip joint, as we're on that topic. And I really wanted to make a lamp or a sign at some point with those light bulbs. And now that we have a Lampalong, I thought, well, maybe I should get one of those light bulbs. But holy crap, they are expensive. And I'm thinking, there is a lot of fairgrounds out there and sign makers. So there should, light bulbs are relatively cheap, even the LED ones. But these ones are insane. It's like £20 a pop easily. I found someone the cheapest I found was maybe like £13-14, but of course when you're making a sign you need a 10-12 of them to make it count, and then it becomes really expensive. So it's not something you do just on a whim or a Lampalong.
No, 20 quid a pop. You can get a large recorder for that, can't you?
Yeah. Or, no. Oh god damn it! It's we are in 2025, and that is sailing up as. I need to get one to see if it works, but even that is like, what if it doesn't work? Then I've spent money on something I don't want to spend money on. And of course, in the back of my head, it's like, I also want it not to work out, because shelling out £260 on recorders, that's a lot of nice chisels.
You can't do that. If you look around on
rob a school, yeah,
that's an option. But buying just one, a used one,
they've got to be identical, though, haven't they?
Yeah, but if you just have one to try it out to see if it's a good investment or not, to start there.
Yeah,
I did find the cheapest one I found was around £10, which is okay. I'll pay that for one, but the shipping from Germany was £20. Like, god damn it! So of course, the shipping rate is the same if I buy 12 of them. So then, of course, the shipping is
true.
Is cheap, but for that one, paying twice as much in shipping, at some point I'm gonna have to do it, but it's not going to be this week, because Lampalongs.
Yeah, we dug a hole for ourselves there.
I've got to be honest, since we last recorded, I've still not made much progress other than having a bulb. I'm afraid.
No.
I'm going to make mine on the lathe. Bet that surprised you, hasn't it?
What? That's
honestly, yeah. First time ever making a lamp on a lathe. Sorry, just checking recorders. Yeah, on eBay, cheapest second-hand one is a tenner.
Yeah.
Which is quite apt with it being a tenner recorder.
A tenner for a tenner.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
The question is it going to be a uvula lamp?
I just tried to figure out what you said then for a second. Sorry. Maybe.
Yeah,
would you like that?
The uvula could be the light bulb, and you can make the lampshade, and then you just have to carve some teeth to put on the inside, so it's like a big gaping mouth with a huge uvula just hanging there.
And when I made the bell, you said whether you wanted to French kiss it or something else. I can't remember what. If I make this, you're going to be one big confused man, aren't you?
Yeah. What are all those feelings I'm feeling?
KJ's got his grown-up face on.
I've never.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be honest here. Since it's the half point, I have never pitched a semi for a lamp before. If I were to do that, I would be confused on many levels. So yeah, that's
It's probably worth making then, just to
try it out.
Yeah, just to see your reaction.
Really scared looking at it for the first time.
It's a shame you're not editing my video, really, isn't it?
Oh yeah, gonna put in a lot of mellow jazz and creative light settings. Yeah,
Everything is filtered. Yeah, some rose tint. Nice.
So are you going to, as well as editing the full Lampalong videos, are you going to throw in some shorts as well while you're editing? Or just going to do your usual, what you would do for yourselves?
I suck at shorts, so I feel I shouldn't.
You're really successful at shorts, actually, when you do them.
No, 50-50, I would say.
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
I
I'll
need to
probably
make
do-
some reels, so I'm on a roll, and of course, being at the helm of the Instagram account, I should put something out there. So yeah, that might happen. It is funny though, because people are used to you being at the helm, Glenn. So I'm not going to out any names here, but someone started the conversation, and like mid through it was some gardening related issues, and like I had this is not Glenn, you know. Ref that reel I made about me being at the helm. Oh, you're not Glenn? Okay, let's all right. Let's forget the shrubbery then.
Number one is number one. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
look longer than 3 syllables into the word.
Well, it's got to be Marco. He's the only person that ever taps me up for gardening advice.
No, it wasn't Marco. So yeah,
Maybe Andy then.
it wasn't a question really. It was just a reference. To,
Yeah. Fair
probably to make you feel good, which is nice. So yeah, you should feel good.
enough. Thank you. I feel better already.
Well, how did you feel beforehand? How
Not as
bad was
good-
it?
Not as good as now.
Obviously.
So normally when I'm editing a video, I would make a reel or 2 reels out of the content that I filmed. Would you like me to do that for as part of my normal process for your video? Is what I'm asking, Haavard, I think, more than anything. Or would you not put my reels out? Maybe it's a bit too much, isn't it?
No, because there is. I mean, in a reel, they are so short. It's really hard to edit them because you have to basically do one take that is the entire reel. So no, but I'll find some good material in your raw footage and generate some appropriate voiceover.
Yeah, I'm not making any promises, but if I see something good, I might do something. But now I'm gonna focus on the main.
So no then on my part. we need to keep. I feel we need to keep the expectations low. Very low.
I think we managed that in the main episode.
I'm really looking forward to editing your footage. That's really, it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm much more positive to editing someone else than giving someone not so much to work with, so to say. So I'm also looking forward to the editing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to film loads. I don't expect you to use it all, because you wouldn't in your own videos,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm just waiting for some kind of spark of inspiration. That's what I'm waiting for.
Just rest assured, whatever you send to Haavard is going to get. It's just going out.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna do what I do normally and do like, I mean, the talky parts mostly. It's, I would say, 5 takes to actually get it as where I'm happy with it, and then 5 more just to be safe. Right. And those are normally in 2 or 3, maybe 4 takes. So it's a lot of versions in the same take, in the same media file. So maybe push stop and start a lot of times, and maybe don't send all the video to limit the possibilities.
That's the thing, though. It's 2 things. Editing Glenn's video, because Glenn is good at having close-up of whatever he's working with, where you only see his hand, and then that poses the opportunity to do a lot of this old Tony references and putting things on. And you could also make your own video in there, because you just need to show the hands, so you could just swap to you doing some dishes in the kitchen or whatnot with your hands and just other obscene things. So that's
just need a titanium ring on one hand just to
I can
just
do that.
Carve a slit of some duct tape, put around your finger, and have at it.
Yeah,
I completely forgot the other thing I was going to say now. So
it's a lot of monologue you've got to come up with if you're doing this whole Tony video, isn't it, KJ?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of inspiration.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when you film a project, you have a rough idea at least of how you're going to put it together. But now we're going in blind.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting to see if that is great or terrible.
And I mean, we can discuss it before it goes too long, maybe, because I film the video clips and I just download them into my computer, so I don't have them on the camera. And of course, it's always nice to have a good quality check on a big screen to see that everything is in focus. And then, of course, while I'm doing that, I'm actually downsizing them. So I'm shipping over not the full 4K one, because that's going to be... It's going to take a week to send them somewhere. And of course, I downsize it to 1080 anyway. That's the highest quality I go on my videos anyway. So
yeah,
I'm doing that. So when I share the folder, it's not going to take you a fortnight to download it.
It's good to know. Just a fortnight to watch it.
Exactly. This is going to be interesting also to see how, file management and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say it here because I want it to be a surprise for you, Glenn. But of course, there is some Easter eggs in the video clips. That is, since I know you're going to do the edit,
Okay.
I am referencing a few things in the ramblings that's directed at you, so you can see if you spot it.
Fair enough.
And if you can use it for anything. It's not. If not, it's just to put it on the editing floor, so to speak.
And then you can do a reaction video to your own video. Or do a director's cut sort of thing.
You know, that's really fun though, and maybe we should space them apart. We should launch them on the same day, but with half an hour in between, because then we can do a live premiere. Because then you can actually watch it.
And have the watching party go from channel to channel.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, it would have been nice to. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I don't think I'm gonna watch the video file when I get it. I'm just gonna upload it and put the thumbnail on.
Oof, do you
and
dare?
Just not watch it, so that when it's the premiere, it's my first time as well. That would have.
That's pretty cool.
I'm too much of a control freak to do that.
I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, because I mean everything, like the putting the index in, all the text you can edit whatever you want afterwards. So after I watch it, I can go and do all the at this timestamp I'm doing this and so on.
I never do that.
I mean, neither.
What?
I can't be asked for that.
No one reads the description anyway.
No, that's obvious because.
The two lines that you see automatically. Nothing more.
I have, and I'm not going to tell you which videos there are, but there are some videos where I'm writing things to Glenn, because at some point he were like watching the videos and the counts and everything, and I was just like, how much does he actually read? So I put in some sentences at the very end of the description of the video, and it's like, no. I mean, he hasn't commented on any of them, so he doesn't read it. So that's good to know.
So you only wasted your own time in that one. But you were at work when you did that, weren't you?
Took me 10 seconds to write the sentence, so it's not much time wasted. But
yeah.
So,
I'm very much looking forward to the edit, but not the build.
Build some crappy, and then I mean. Just have enough raw footage for an edit. Don't care about the outcome.
Yeah, I'm so hoping for a postal miracle so we can switch projects.
Yeah.
Still no parcels from England?
Nope.
No. How many weeks has it been now? 2 weeks before? No, I think it was only about a week and a half before Christmas. You've probably got about another 3 weeks to go yet.
Yeah, but I mean, there's been a lot of holidays. At least in this country.
Maybe arrive for Easter then.
Something like that. No, I mean the entire Swedish machinery slowly kicks into gear this week. So you're gonna have that catch-up effect of everything coming at once instead, I feel. Probably, hopefully. Who knows?
Hopefully, probably. So, other than that, what's the plans for the rest of the week? Not being snowed in or stopped by flooding.
Finish the cabinet, get on with the Lampalong, get the lamp built, and then edit the video for the cabinet. While KJ edits my Lampalong. That's nice. Be good if you could just keep filming them and farm a few out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 projects that I've added to the list since last week. We talked about one of them last week, but the meat hammer, I have a plan for that now.
And, willing to share?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a hammer, but I'm going to cut the entire head of it, and I'm just going to use the handle, and I'm going to make an oak mallet head with some brass pins to hold it in place, so it's changeable
nice.
when it's worn out. what I didn't know that it's made out of aluminium, so it's relatively the handle is light, which means all the major mass is going to be at the head, which is nice for a mallet. But the aluminium, of course, we just threw it in the dishwasher as with every other new kitchen appliance that I got, and yeah, it's not shiny anymore. So I get to test my my aluminium buffing wheel to get it back to shine
exciting.
again. And that I think is going to be a one-day build, I think. And then there is something I've wanted for a long time. Of course, it's winter now. It's pissing down outside with snow or whatever is blowing, so I can't really do any rattle can painting. So I want a small collapsible paint booth that pulls all the fumes in, so I can actually do some painting of small figurines or airbrushing inside. And I'm not going to make that, because when I was looking for that, I found someone who made a downdraft table.
Oh, cool.
And I always wanted them, and now someone has made, and also Craig Tools has one. It's a small table-mounted one for sanding small things, and like I got an idea, and somebody has already done it, so I know it works, because I have just drilled 6 dog holes in my tabletop. And why don't I just drill some more holes and then just make a plywood box underneath with a connection point for a hose? So, of course, I use them for clamping and something, but you can also put a vacuum on them. So when you're sanding or shaving something, then of course you'll have a downdraft there. So the only thing I need to figure out is my dust collector providing enough vacuum for that to work, or do I need to upgrade my dust collection system now rather than later?
That's a good idea. I've not watched his video yet. Mellow Labs has just released a video, fume extractor for the soldering iron. Looks like an interesting watch. You might have to check that out. That would work, wouldn't it? Let's put a HEPA filter in it.
Because I've always wanted that, and I thought if I should build one, because where I do all my soldering, I actually have one of these air vents that go through the wall. So I was just thinking if I get a smaller, more nimble version of the smoke hoods that they're using at welding stations, so you can just put it on, because I'm not using that air vent for anything, so I could just have a simple computer fan and a hose connected to that, so when I'm doing soldering, I can just pull it down and blow it outside.
Yeah. And make a dragon vent cap on the outside.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Had this conversation before, haven't we?
Yeah, similar.
Felt a bit deja vu-y, but yeah.
I don't know about deja vu, but I'm getting a bit tired, boys. I think we might have to call it a night.
Yeah, you're getting old.
I am getting old. I have to go to work today, KJ. It's not fair.
For you, it didn't rain enough.
I know.
All right, and then we can do that, and I can download my last spectacular failure footage from the Lampalong, and
oh, cool.
Yeah, see how that goes.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, if you do, you'll get a first row view to that one. So, yeah.
Brilliant. All right then. Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye. I was gonna say piss off or fuck off, like a homage to the reel I made, but that's too rude. So yeah. Have a lovely evening.